Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing the Marvel Enhanced update, which was the new map, obviously, and a couple new characters. And they also made Wanda and her kids into a game pass, so they are no longer free. So yeah, let's get started. So first things first, they did add Black Widow, which I'm super happy about. And they did add her like flips and all her tricks that she can do. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm also happy that they added a speed so that she won't be as slow as the other characters because she can't fly. But she does have these little rope things that make her like you just take them out and you press on a building that you want to go to and it should take you there. And I love the animation and how it just looks like. It just looks so cool and like fun. And you can do it like far but not too far to the point where like it's all the way across the map because it won't take you there, but the animation is super cool. So the next thing that they added were these gas bombs, and basically they affect anyone that's around you besides you, obviously. But they're super cool, and I love how they like the sound when they drop is just like super cool. I don't know why. But the animation is cool. I just love everything about it, and I love how when she's gonna do one of her weapons, she like takes out her wrist because that's like where they're at. But yeah. And they also gave her the ability to become invisible, which is super useful when there's a crowd of people chasing you or anyone chasing you. And yeah, basically no one can see you, and I'm just like, this is one of my favorites of her powers. She also has the ability to tase people, which is like one of her main weapons, I'd say. But yeah, it doesn't take as much damage as the other ones, but it's still useful and I still really like it. Another one of her main powers is the shooting, which is super useful and it actually takes quite a lot of damage. As you can see, I killed Vision with, he was glitching there, but it does take lots of damage and I'm just obsessed with this one. It's not one of my favorites, but I do really like it. I also forgot to show you guys, but while I was filming, or I mean editing, they did add a new ability, which is a grenade, and it's super cool. Although I wouldn't say it's one of the best powers of Black Widow. I don't know, maybe it was just me because I was glitching or lagging, I mean. But I tried to shoot Spider-Woman and the grenade shot somewhere totally different, so I'm not sure why that happened. But Black Widow is still one of my favorites, and yeah. And now for Cyclops, he doesn't have as many abilities as Black Widow, but his powers still take damage. The only thing that I don't really know how to use is the flying ability, as you can see. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to move or it's just like a little, like you just float a little. But it is useful when there's people at the bottom because it will push them away. But it doesn't like make him fly extremely high, but it's still pretty cool. And they also obviously gave him the ability to shoot out lasers, because that's like one of his main abilities. But this is also one of my favorites. And he also shoots out these bigger lasers that do take way more damage. And they last a little bit longer. But I just really I kind of like these better because they do take damage and the effects are just super cool. But yeah, he also can punch and run fast. But overall, I think, I'm not sure if it's just me, but I feel like Black Widow's character is a little bit better, but I still really like Cyclops. I totally forgot to mention that he also shoots out these little laser balls, which is super cool and useful. And now for Spider-Woman, which is another one of my favorites. I love her outfit and how they made her. But she obviously has the ability to fly, which is super useful, and the animation is just amazing. But for some reason, while we are playing, the animations were going a bit slower, but I'm not sure why. But yeah. So she can obviously punch, But one of my favorites would be the little, like toxic little, I'm not sure what they are. They're like lasers. I'm not sure what they are, but I am obsessed with them. They do take a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I did take it off too early, so I didn't get to fully show how they work. But they do take a lot of damage when people are down or when they're just standing still. And she also has the ability to shoot out her powers, and anyone around will take damage over time. So it won't just be like one time. It'll take damage, as you saw with Vision. I accidentally fell, so you couldn't really see it. But it does take damage, as you can see, over time. So it won't take off. It'll just stay on until obviously a while. And she also has the ability to shoot out her powers at people, which is super cool. It doesn't take as much damage as the other powers that she has, but they're still really cool and useful, and they have no cooldown or break. They just keep on going, and you can just use them over and over, which is super cool. And last but not least, she gets to shoot out these lasers at people, and I'm obsessed with the animation. It's super cool. They obviously need to come back because the lasers don't shoot like as far as other people, but they still take a lot of damage. If someone is standing still, it will push them back if you point the laser at them. But it's just super cool, and I really like Spider-Woman's character. And lastly, I'll be showing you guys the new map that they added, and I will add my intro music so that, you know, you guys can just enjoy the map. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and join my Discord server in the description down below. I also have some bad news, but it might not be official, so I'm not sure. Because this video was supposed to be before August, and like things happened and it was just kind of crazy, so I might not be as active as I want to be. But you know, things might change. But if I do end up being more active, then I'll let you guys know in the Discord server, and if I can't, then I'll also let you guys know. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Bye.